The most, our dearest students and parents, and ladies and gentlemen, I welcome you all to our IHM expert session today. And today we have with us a great personality in the education industry and well known distinguished leader in the education industry. We have Miss Sonia Nagpal is here, the principal of Gitanjali Vedika School, one of most reputed school in the city of Hyderabad. And IHM and Gitanjali School have a great association relationship for many years. So I welcome everyone to this session, and this is a very short and crisp session. And here we are going to discuss about the digital learning and technology innovations in modern education. Ma'am, welcome to this IHM talk show, and we're very glad to hear having you here in the same platform to interact and to address our students pan India watching this session. So quickly, I will take you to this topic, not wasting much time. You're very busy, I know. So I would like to talk you on digital learning and technology innovation in modern education. As you all know that we are living in a digital world. Even most importantly, post-pandemic time, post this COVID era, have made us to learn so many things, especially in technology. So your point of view in this, what you feel, what you think the digital learning and technology innovations in the modern education. Over to you, ma'am.
So, thank you, Emmanuel, to have me on this session. It's a pleasure. It's a close association with IIHM, and we truly value this relationship. What I would like to say is that these times have been really difficult times. And digital learning has been very helpful, not only for the students, but the teachers as well. I think digital learning has reshaped the interaction between the machine and the human. Whether it is a teacher or a student, we have all learned. So during these times, we have explored, we have discovered, we have chosen technologies which will enhance learning for our students. These are times when we have not focused on the curriculum, the syllabus, and so on, but we have focused on the overall growth, the overall persona development of our students. And definitely, the technological innovations have helped us go a long way in this. And today, as we stand here, I can very proudly say that we have taken our students to the next level, be it the educational strategies that we are looking at, or the tools or the various platforms that we have discovered and that we are using. I think technology has helped a lot in these times. That is what I have to say. Also, what I would like to add is that digital learning has very positively impacted the learning. So it has reduced the teachers' and the students' commute time, maybe. It has added to what the teacher can bring to the class. So whether it is artificial intelligence or it is, the virtual reality, we have been able to do so many things which possibly we had not thought of in the past few years. That is what I have to say here.
Yes, of course. What when we studied our education and students are studying now is entirely huge different. And recent last 5 years, the technology had taken us a different level. And we are sitting here and we are talking to people in Germany, we're talking to people in America. So anywhere, any way we can connect with the people through this technology. So, ma'am, I would like to ask one question. So you are in the education industry for many years, and you have seen how the technology has been grown, and how our students have, how they taking and adapting according to the new technology trends. So, ma'am, what do you think about our students taking the technology? Because always there is a too controversial talk. The technology sometimes do good, sometimes do bad. So, in your point of view, how the students can approach the technology and what all they can do, what all they should not do. Maybe because technology is open for everyone. It's how to, so how you motivate, how you brief, or how you encourage students to use technology. Over to you, ma'am.
As a brand Gitanjali, our vision, our mission is to create students who are, global citizens. They are aware of the things happening around, and they work towards the good of their community and the people around, right? So in these times, it is the schools, it is the educational institutes who have directed and guided the students towards learning more so, because we have, in the initial few months, we actually looked at the interest level of different students, what do they like to do, and we have molded our teaching in that manner. So students like gamification. So we have brought in games to teach various things. We have brought in various presentations. We have given them a lot of research to do. So there has been a change, and children have truly loved and enjoyed what they did. So learning should not be a pressure or a tension for the students at all. If you love what you do, I think then it's pleasure. It's not work. It's that is what the children have learned over this year, and that is what we as a school have aimed to do, and we have been very successful in doing.
That's fantastic. Because yes, of course, the modern support from the faculty, from the principal, from the management, when it goes to the students, students will automatically they will learn, and that too technology is always their cup of coffee. So, having said that, ma'am, I have one more question. So, ma'am, when the new technology is being invented, and we people, that we teachers also, we need to upgrade ourselves according to the new technology. So, what are the support you offer both either students and the teachers to adapt themselves or to learn the new technology trends and the new digital way of teaching and taking the knowledge to students? So, what are the supports being given by Gitanjali School and you to your faculties and your students? Over to you, ma'am.
I would like to add over here not only the technological support, but the various kinds of support that we have looked at for our children. So when it was the social emotional aspect of it, we have connected to our students personally. Teachers have made calls to the students to know how are they doing for the well-being of the students. We have given them collaborative projects to do so that they socialize. They should not miss out on any aspect of learning, whether it is socially how to deal with their peers. So we have given them collaborative pair and group projects where they can interact with the students and come up with new ideas. For the technical support, we have shared with them various web links for the webinars. We have specially allocated an IT in charge who can be called at any time, and he will give that kind of support. We have had sessions separately for children and for parents to make them aware of the various strategies, the various platforms that we have used. We have had session on cyber security so that our children know that this is safe for them and this is not so safe. We should not be treading into unsafe waters. Besides that, we have had our computer teachers who have been calling parents, who have been calling and interacting with the students, guiding them step by step, telling them how to go about things in the right way. So that is a technological support. Also, as I would like to add over here that we have tried to give them support in the affective domain also. What is the expected behavior out of these children? So cognitive as it is, we do the knowledge transfer and sharing information, that we all do normally also. But sensitizing the children about various things which are happening in the world, having theme based assemblies, Also making the students aware of various information and knowledge which they can practically use in their lives. For example, National Energy Conservation Day. So it is a global problem, right? It is one of the sustainable developmental goals. So we make our children aware through the assemblies, through the various talks that we have. So there are various kinds of support that we give them in terms of the cognitive domain, the affective domain, the social, emotional, and the technical support that we give them. So in all aspects, we have tried to support our children.
That's great. That's great, ma'am. Ma'am, you I would like to put one question in front of you. Now, the students been locked in their homes for more than 9 months, and now they would be coming to our campuses, and many schools have already started the physical classes. So now the 9 month students learned all digitally. Now the physical classes is going to start, or some schools already started. So how you will encourage them, in what mode of way the students will more concentrate in future, whether will continue still the online classes, or they will be back before COVID, how they were learning when they physically. So what is your thought and what is your strategy, ma'am?
I think the positive aspect of COVID is that it has made us educators also learn newer things. So, of course, the innovation and technology and pedagogical strategies were always there. But we have actually now sat down and explored so many things. We ourselves have become so aware that we are not going to let go of it, of our learning. So we are going to go physically, of course, to school, but we are going to take certain brilliant points ahead with us, and we are going to continue with some digital aspect of it. That will not go away. That will certainly remain. So we can now see that so many practices, so many rehearsals that we have, so many remedial sessions that we have, which we were earlier having only physically. Now we can have them online as well, right? So children in the comfort of their home can still learn, still they can grow. So definitely we are going to take some part of it. We also have explored and seen that simulations like Nearpod is a tool which we have used. So we may not be actually able to bring in certain things, but by way of experimentation, sometimes giving them, simulations, we can take the learning forward. Experimentation, everything certainly goes on with it, but we are going to have more of blended learning now. Definitely, we look at it.
Great. Thank you so much for this answer. And ma'am, now this interview has been watched by more than 4,000 students across India from our campuses. For a student, what are the basic qualities are required? As because you were in the industry more than 5 15 years must be, and you have plenty of massive experience and dealing and handling with the students. So I would want you to advise and suggest, and what are the basic qualities required for a student for becoming a great successful human being in future. Over to you, ma'am.
So before I answer this, let me just a second thought came to me that when you were talking about the technology that we are going to take forward, virtual reality is one of them. So our teachers actually brought the crocodiles and the dinosaurs to the classrooms. We took our children to the virtual, field trips. We did use 360 cities. So wherever they are studying history or geography, we could actually, sitting in our classrooms, we could take the children to various places. So that is something we are not letting go of. And coming to your question about the students, I think first of all they have to come with a broad mind and with a mindset, growth mindset, that I can and I will learn. And once the students understand the importance of doing something, then they are ready to do it. They should never have the feeling that this is what I'm doing because the teacher is telling me. So no, as a teacher, we must influence or must tell the students what is important for them in their life. What is the importance of discipline? Maybe the children should know. They should know what is perseverance, what is determination. I think these are some of the factors children should be ready with, and the readiness to learn. I think that is most important. That if one is open to any kind of learning, one has a broader horizon. That so a student maybe in class 6 can have a higher grade learning also, if that interest level is there, if that growth mindset is there. I think that those are some of the qualities which we definitely look for in our children. And
Thank you.
they are definitely very tech savvy. Also, one thing which I definitely have observed over time is that children these days are not so active. I would like them to be, physically more active, more alert, and have a change in the lifestyle. Maybe the eating habits, as IIHM is definitely trying to do, the physical exercises, which keeps them alert and mentally fit to take on things as they come. The challenges as well, which are there.
Thank you so much, ma'am. Thank you so much. And finally, last one question, ma'am. And this, that just we were talking about the Young Chef Olympiad. So this is, it's a large competition. It's the biggest culinary competition in the world, where 60 to 50 countries, taking part. And so IHM is trying to spread the awareness of hospitality. So, and also the many schools whom we have associated with everyone. So we are trying to have a lot of events like Young Chef Olympiad, Young Chef India Schools, Young Chef India Junior. So how this, how what you will say if the students going for hospitality, because you have seen us for last 5 years, how we have been grown up on what are the events we are doing. So hospitality from your point of view, over to you, ma'am.
I think hospitality is one field which will never go out of this thing. It'll always stay, and I think it is very important as students, whether they go into this field or not, but to know what is hygiene, what is sanitation, what is proper grooming, what is proper behavior. I think that is what IIHM does. So I would also say that that grooms personalities. So you are in the culinary field. Definitely we and try and boost, or we try and work towards their enhancing their culinary skills. But I think it is also trying to help the children grow in their area of interest. So I think you're doing a wonderful job for that.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, ma'am. And we have come to the end of this session. And thank you so much for your time, for interacting with our students, and answering for our few questions, and talking about digital learning and new technology innovations, and what all the strategies being followed by the Gitanjali schools. And thank you so much, ma'am. And definitely the students have taken all your insights and inputs, and whatever you advice and suggestions, and they will be implementing in their life for sure. And we will look forward our relationship between IIHM and Gitanjali schools, together, and forward years and coming years, upcoming years, definitely will do. And thank you so much, ma'am, for joining with us. And thank you all the students and parents watching here, and from all the way from home across Pan India. And this is the IHM Expert Talk session. We had a discussion with Miss Sonia Nagpal, the principal of Gitanjali Vedika School, Hyderabad City. And we will meet you in another session with another great leader. Until then, take care. Bye bye. See you. And signing off from IHM Career Studio. Thank you.
Thank you
Thank
so
you, ma'am. Thank you.